Welcome to hell. Before we continue, I just wanted to express again how beautiful Auto HDR is. This game is an SDR game, so it has a limited color range and limited brightness that it can depict on a monitor. And there is a tool called Auto HDR by Microsoft. It works with Windows 11, and there's an algorithm that automatically detects areas that would look good when illuminated, and the algorithm looks beautiful. I have Auto HDR enabled and this looks stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Sadly, I cannot record Auto HDR. I can record ordinary HDR if it's embedded into a game, but because this is only sort of like a filter put on top of Windows on the game, I can't record it. I can't grab this Auto HDR modification. So I can only suggest go play the game yourself if you have a decent HDR monitor. Television, that's another matter entirely. We're not going to dive into that one. It's difficult to find a decent HDR device, but if you have it, go play this game. I mean, this scene alone, damn, beautiful.
No time for debates.
A trivial task.
The nature of the crystals is definitely unusual. They don't come from the material plane, but the magic you sense in them is weak.
Will be quick.
Interesting. I mean, it says abyss, but are we now in the abyss? This looks... Or did we just travel through an abyssal rift to another rift exit in the mortal plane beneath Drezen? Because this looks very human.
They will break against our resolve.
So there's our exit. Let's see what's here. Oh, we forgot to loot something. Of course we're going back. Who knows what the abyss has to offer.
I do what
Let's
I must.
prove their logic is lacking.
The heck is that? I can only imagine how difficult this fight must be if you have non-modded group. Vivakia. Let's see what he has. Huge. 315 hit points. Power attack, true seeing. True seeing, that's problematic. Okay, he's immune to poison, electricity and fire. Oh, he's immune to a lot of spells. He can charge, he can... Oh, evil breath, so you would have to pull him out. Position the tank here. Oh my goodness, he has a lot of abilities. Well, I don't have to care about that.
I'm gone. My skills are absolute.
Interesting that these cultists can just transform into these demons at will. That's disturbing.
Don't hold back!
Oh, what do we have here? Hello there. That looks like a very nice full plate. Let's try it out. Yay, yay.
I'll take care of it.
Very nice
We do it
indeed.
my way.
Where are you, beautiful? Full plate of spell nullify. Additional 23 spell resistance. Oh, it's almost the same. Oddly enough, that's supposed to be blue, but it's white. Ah, don't we have a base white color? Yes, that's our base color. I see. Oh, this is beautiful. This game has gear that changes the colors it has depending on the colors you chose as the base colors when you created the character. Well, that's beautiful. I mean, right now it's just white, so it's not, but if we change the base color, it will be. Do I want this white? It looks a bit ridiculous. Let's leave it at that. But we have another plate now. Good one. Oh, ooh. That one doesn't look terrible. What about her? Yes. You know what? She, oh, should we? I mean, she has become a beacon of a light now, right? So let's give her something cool. I mean, honestly though, it would probably fit her better. Most definitely. But since we want to romance her, and we want her to be a beacon of the light, we need to give her stuff that looks cool and, you know, the end. Nice. This color kind of fits well with her hat, so awesome. Okay, we're going to change nothing here. And that is why you always pick up everything. I mean, yes, technically, there's this mechanism in this game when you miss something and you leave an area, you still get the loot, but does it also work with bags that you didn't open? It works with people you killed, but does it work with bags that you never even knew about? Midnight Fane, okay. Enemies at the entrance, stop them or your bones will decorate my master's labyrinth. Uh-oh. I want his robe. Damn, they look fancy. Minotaurs in golden gear. Baphomet High Priest. Ah, is that the first High Priest that we meet?
Too late for apologies.
Well, the horn has sounded. The allies are calling for aid. Key from... Okay. Save before we do anything stupid. How do we Get to our allies. This way, right? Yes. Hard to shake the feeling that the unmoving eyes of the statue of Baphomet or Samo watching you. How do I...
I'm off.
Where are our allies? They should be here, right?
Do not fear! Do not fear!
I do what I must. Go.
Never seen more than this.
It's time to act.
What would happen if we choose the evil, or would have chosen the evil path and didn't help them? Could they die? Maybe.
We do it my way. There's something here. We should move. That was easy.
I'm sure they mean us no harm,
Interesting.
right?
Usually in this game you have like what, 100 HP? They just smashed 400 HP off our super modded super soldier. I mean, what? How did that one happen? Who lives here? Ariel Walish? Minago? That's a nice bedroom. I mean, yes, Succubi, obviously. The room is drowning in sinister luxury. The banners, armor, and other crusader trappings presented as trophies look strangely out of place. Well, they're dead now. That's out of place. Day 11, month Calistril, year 4716. Strange scene is revealed to the commander's eyes. Bodies of mortals of different ages and races are neatly hung on hooks. They aren't impaled. Instead, they dangle from restraints carefully looped over each hook. The entire structure is more akin to a wardrobe hung with clothes than a torture chamber, but it is no less disturbing for the comparison. All the bodies are strangely withered, almost mummified, but their eyes are wide open. The dead stare of a blue-eyed half-elf girl hanging on the central hook is fixed on the commander. Another step, and they all die, shouts the demon Minago from behind the structure. These are my husks. One snap of my fingers and they all be dead. And any strike you directed me will instead be turned on them. The commander's reply comes swiftly. You're lying, Minago. There are ways to destroy connections to the husks without harming them. To hell with you, Minago screams, preparing to run. It's not clear what exactly the demon does, but all at once the husks no longer look like corpses. They are filled with their hollow, desperate groans. The hair of the blue-eyed young woman in the center turns grey before the commander's very eyes, as if each passing moment lasts a dozen years for her. Her face seems vaguely familiar. Familiar? Oh, that's bad. The commander rushes forward to help the victims. Minago disappears, her malevolent, slightly hysterical laughter echoing after her. But the commander is no longer concerned with her. He's busy helping the victims. The blue-eyed half-elf, now aged, falls from her hook and lands heavily on the ground. Her grey hair, brown only moments before, covers her face. Her shoulders are trembling, but her fingers curl into a fist. The glow of healing magic engulfs her hand, and she runs her fingers over her face. Her trembling subsides, and she struggles to her feet. Do not abandon me, inheritor, and give me the strength to aid my brothers and sisters in their hour of need, the old woman whispers softly. Her hands once more begin to glow with healing light, and she rushes to help the commander to heal the other husks. The commander now sees her face. It is the face of Yaniel, the hero of the first Crusades. Holy shite. Blue-eyed old woman helps the last victim down from their hook. We are alive, we are free. No more of this endless imprisonment. She looks at you. Whoever you are, accept the gratitude of Yaniel, an unlucky paladin who spent years serving as a demon's plaything. Sister, I'm so happy we were able to help you. Kill the woman? No. I've met Yaniel once already, and that one turned out to be an enemy in disguise. The old woman chuckles bitterly. I'm not surprised. Demons are well versed in artifice of all kinds. There's nothing that brings them greater pleasure than using mortals' trusting natures against us. If you don't believe I am who I claim to be, test me however you want. Go to the part of the fane that is farthest from the rift. That's where the hand of the inheritor is holding the line. Your goddess's herald will surely recognize the true Yaniel. The woman's face lights up. Our golden-winged angel is here. It's been so long since I heard the voice of Iomedes' herald. I will go to him now. Thank you again. The barrier created by Minago is literally radiating power. She clearly put great effort into making it. Why do we have a decent mirror in a game without ray tracing? Okay, it's not a decent mirror, but still, you know what I mean. It's a bit distorted, but probably on purpose.
We'll make things right.
The fact alone that we have a mirror light. Are you seeing this? Even the light source gets mirrored. I mean, this is more effort put into graphics than Battlefield 2042 has. And Battlefield was a culmination, a group effort of half of EA's studio, and they still butchered the game. And it's ridiculous. Not even... back in the days, Battlefield was never the greatest in terms of gameplay, but at least it was good in terms of graphics, and it was possible to have a lot of fun if you had friends, if you had a good squad. Usually in terms of, I want quick shooting match, you were better off with Call of Duty. But in terms of graphics quality and team play, and maybe depth of the game, Battlefield was always the right choice. But nowadays, Battlefield doesn't have good team play, no depth, no graphics, and even playing with a squad is no fun, since there is no more squad needed. Now you can be everything. You can heal, you can destroy, you have a sniper rifle and rocket launcher, you can have automatic turrets, and you're one person. They butchered the soul of Battlefield. Never mind, we're not going to dive into that topic, it's just a tragedy.
There's something here. I'm always ready. Follow if you dare.
Huh? Oh, yes, what? You should have listened to reason. Let's prove their logic is lacking. What iron is needed for?
A trivial task.
Forgot to loot something. Well, considering that we just found a... Oh. Faxon's letter. Very important. Lady Minago, the Tower of Estrod is fully equipped for the operation. Our troops are at full force, and our weapons and essential materials are at the ready. I took special care to ensure that our preparations did not arouse the suspicions of the city's defenders. I had to dispose of a pair of annoying mortals who'd been sticking their noses into places they shouldn't. My agents have infiltrated all the Crusader orders in Kinabris apart from the Eagle Watch. Apart from the Eagle Watch? Oh. We are ready to attack Kinabris. The fools will have no idea who stuck the knife in until it's too late. As a reward for my diligent performance, I ask that Irabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch, be given over to me after we win. So Faxon is a true. Did we know that? Who's Faxon? I'm going to write down that name. Faxon, so I don't forget it. So the question, of course, now is that one... Do we know that one? She's been a thorn in my side for too long. I have some scores to settle with her. Hail Baphomet. Faxon. So is this old information that we can hardly use, or is this new stuff? Well, we will find out soon enough.
I won't let you hurt my friends!
Who are you? Hello there. Succubus guard, okay. Gresila, priestess of Nocticular. The succubus, reclining on the pillows, notices you but doesn't even make an attempt to attack you. Her dark eyes track your every move. Welcome to the shrine of Nocticular, Commander. I am Gresila, Nocticula's devoted priestess. I'm supposed to stop your kind, but you charged in here so resolutely, so imperiously that my hand is already moving to offer you the key. Watch out. Gresila is one of Nocticula's favorite tools. She knows how to appear weak and vulnerable, but her power shouldn't be underestimated. Ah, Arushele, who better than you to know how weak or powerful I can be? I remember showing you both, and I don't recall you being so cautious back then. In fact, you... Stop. I don't want to think about that time. I was different back then. The demons usually try to kill me on sight. Are you so terrified you've decided to simply surrender? Gresila smiles and shrugs a naked shoulder. You would hardly believe me if I told you I was in awe of the commander's glory, or how I just want to feel those hands that have brought death to so many demons treat my body like a holy relic. It's partially true. Gresila leans forward, looking at you in the eye. I dreamed of you barging into my abode and taking me violently like your slave, but I dreamed even more often of you giving me freedom. There is no place for me in Drezen. That stuck-up prig who thinks he's the irreproachable messenger of Iomide won't let me up there. But I can't return to my mistress to report this either. Gresila sighs heavily, her chest rising and falling in a supple wave. Drezen, that brute, got the idea that we must all fight to the very end. He's not letting anyone flee to the abyss, but tell me, why would I fight you, the victor? All I can do is kneel and give you the key to the door that guards the rift. Demons never do anything for no reason. What's the catch? Gresila wags her fingers at you like you're a disobedient child. So suspicious, Commander. There is no catch. I just want to spend some more time with you and test you. Her eyes flash. I want to know whether I can trust you with the key. Well, tell me, why should I believe that you will defeat Drezen? You'll get a present if you convince me. Gresila doesn't do anything, just looks at you, but as you stare back at her, you are struck by the realization that she is incredibly beautiful. Her features seem familiar, though you can't place her, and at the same time her beauty is a blend of everything that's ever aroused your desire, even in passing. Gresila Morgraine, whispers a weird voice, the one you've heard so often in your dreams. Come to me. I dream of you. You free yourself from the vision with effort. Priscilla becomes herself again. Captivating woman, but one who holds no power over you. You know, that's something you might have noticed. Because we modded our characters, we pass every will check, but this is something not everyone likes. Right now, we passed this dialogue option because of a RNG roll, which means that there is a system where a dice rolled, and then there is a result of the dice, for example 5, and maybe you need 6 to pass, but our skill points that we have, our 100 skill points, which is a ridiculous amount because we modded the game, well, these two numbers are crunched against each other. And because we have an overwhelming 100, every dice roll turns out as passed. But if you do not mod this game, right now you would have RNG God Jesus for looking. You had him look out for you, otherwise this wouldn't have worked out. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. Passing dialogue options only because of RNG. Well, you have to be very careful in how you skill your character. Oh, there are succubi sitting down there. I didn't even notice before. Yeah. Alright, this doesn't look like a shrine. What does it look like? A brothel? This is what a shrine of Nocticooler is supposed to look like. A place where pleasure awaits the meek and the defiant. Get Priscilla licks her full lips. A quick death. Tell me about Nocticooler. Priscilla stares dreamily into the distance, her cheeks flushing slightly. Nocticooler, my mistress. She is the patroness of succubi and assassins, the ruler of Aloshenira, city of pleasures and cruelty. She is as deadly as she is beautiful. When Nahindari, the cursed demon lord, tried to enslave her, she just destroyed him like a bothersome insect. My mistress has seduced and killed many powerful demons. She built her realm on their bones. They became the Midnight Isles. Priscilla sighs. I never get even close to her greatness. Oh, my lady in shadow, lover and warrior. I am not even worthy of being trampled beneath your feet. Not good enough to have my skull crushed between your thighs. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Rule 34 artists will have a field day with this game. Tell me about succubi. You must know a lot about them already. We are demons of passion who assume the appearance of our victim most desires to see. We feed not on your flesh, but your lives. Our kisses are deadly for you. Through them we drain your life force until there's nothing but an empty shell left. She's very honest. But then again, she knows that we have a succubus in our party, so lying would be pointless. Nocticooler, our lady in shadow. Wait, lady in shadow? Why did he earlier said, welcome lady of shadow? But that's not what? That's odd. What does lady in shadow refer to? There is lady in shadow, not lady of shadow, but still, that's odd. Didn't he refer to Queen Galfrey? Eh? The first of us. Oh, how I'd love to earn her praise, but you won't let that happen, I know. Alright, I'll prove to you that I can defeat Drezen. Priscilla smiles, baring her sharp fangs for a moment. Oh, Commander, your willingness to indulge me so gratifying. You don't care how I'm going to defeat Drezen. You're just bored and want to have some fun, but I think we've talked enough. Priscilla sighs heavily. Of course I'm bored. I have to sit in this dungeon because my mistress is an ally of Baphomet and Ascari. There's absolutely nothing to do here. Alright, go on and kill your Drezen if you find him so much more interesting than me. That does sound impressive. Well, suppose I'll give you the key. You'll just take it by force otherwise. Priscilla licks her lips rapaciously. Take it and take this as a little souvenir. Look at it and remember me. Priscilla's hands caress her stomach. Lower and lower. And I'll be thinking of you. So, should we kill her? Interesting. Should we kill her? Midnight Fane. Grisilla. Should we Grisilla kill? Pathfinder. Kill or not to? Yeah, but they're not talking about Grisilla. Apparently she is not important. The game doesn't care about her. There's no discussion thread. She doesn't have a wiki article. Midnight Fane. Okay, let's see Midnight Fane. Switches in position. The Midnight Fane contains a secret area that can only be accessed by having the wall switches throughout the Midnight Fane set in a specific combination. Accessing this area will unlock the Secret of Secrets achievement. The map below indicates the wall switch. What? Interesting. We'll find a trapped sarcophagus. Very high trickery check. The trip triggers a rumor. Okay. Once you're defeated, you can collect a manual of bodily health. Okay. Earth Unleashed. A ring. Okay, I don't care about that, so we don't need to do it. That sounds like a bit too much effort. So, since it's not evil, we're just going to let her go. I have to go. Grisilla gives you a lazy smile. Farewell, Commander. Too bad we have so little time. I could spend an eternity with you. I would rather spend an eternity with your guard. What do we have here? Leather armor, thank you. What's up, ladies? No ordinary mortal could withstand the heat coming from this bath. Mysterious and dangerous, I like that. Find me if you're ever in the abyss. So, okay. Well, maybe, but not today. Okay, what do we have here? What is even that? Midnight Fane. I thought that was the way back, but what is here? I was about to end the episode, but I thought we were done here, but we're not. This is going on and on and on. This is buggy as heck. The pathfinding could be improved, especially since we picked up a horse as his companion. It's even more buggy. Okay, there's nothing here.
I do what I must.
Wait, there's also another exit? Okay. So first we're going into this one. After that we're going back for this third midnight exit. Interesting. Okay.